Welcome back to Cleveland on the Rocks, Elias and Bourbon Bar. And I'm Matt, and that's Matt. And we got Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, which happens to be 12 years old. Welcome back, guys. We got our Barrel Proof Elijah Craig right here. So this is your batch C922, 124.8 proof, because it felt like that was necessary for them to put 124.8 proof in this little bottle. Bah! And that's what it is. So, I just read on the side of this is 12 years, so we're going to do a super cool thing with this video because I think it'll work well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pour about 1.5 ounces in each of our glasses like we do normally. Then we're going to sip it first, let you know what we taste. We're going to cut the video, come back
20 minutes later,
and we're going to let you know if it changed at all. Just so you know what happens when you open one, put it in a glass, let it sit. If it changes the flavor, if you like it better, we like it better, and then you guys may do the same thing. So, we're going to go with that. You guys ready to pop this?
Do it.
I feel like we're about to pop it. Ready? 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 Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
So, if you follow us, obviously you remember that we did the 18-year. Matt let you know that, one night I got off of work, popped the 18-year, was like, well, this is disappointing. Ooh. He's like, why didn't you let it breathe? It's been bottled up for so long. It's like, oh, I'm fucking stupid.
Well,
sorry for the language.
That's not what it is. It's just you didn't know. And honestly, I read it and I watched the video on a couple things that were like 25 years old. And I did learn this. Anything over 15 years is normally what we do, but we're going to do it with this 12-year and see if it tastes any different now than it does then. So, we're going to give you a little taste notes on here, let you know what it smells like. The smell shouldn't change, but the taste probably will. That's a very, very deep oak. Tobacco. Your normal notes of leather. You alright there? You done?
Yeah. Dry throat.
Man, he was thinking back to the Elijah Craig 1888 he drank without pouring it into a glass for a minute to let it go out there a little bit and let it aerate out because it hasn't been out of that barrel forever. See, he'll join us in a second here. Alright guys, we're back. Matt's ready to smell some stuff here. I've already been smelling some stuff here and I feel like this is exactly that. Elijah Craig 18, but like toned down to a lower, lesser level.
So, me personally, I think Elijah Craig is very spicy, peppery, heavy leather.
Yes.
This is it's a little notches below like your small batch and your single barrel.
Do you want to know where else that comes from? So if you take tobacco and it's darkened tobacco, so you have your light tobacco leaves that they roll your cigars with, and then you have your dark ones. Now, take your dark ones, char them, you know what I'm saying? Put them on there and dry them out a little more.
Yeah.
That's the smell that you get here. Rather than when you say, I have a tobacco scent. A tobacco scent to me is, the stuff inside the cigar. Like the live tobacco that's still not like, that you know what I'm saying, fully smoked and this and that, and not the leaves that are ready to roll and fold up. Like the middle part that's chopped up, put in the middle of the cigar, that's where I'm getting. This is an overly toasted version of that to a heightened level.
Right.
This is going to be a lot. This is why we're going to take this video now. We're going to try it right now, try to tell you what we do taste on it, if it's good or not, and what we think on it, personally, us two. And then we're going to come back to this video in 20 minutes or so and let you know what we taste on it there and see if it changes. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it does, we'll just let you know and we'll be right there. You're on the journey with us. It'll be super cool. You ready?
Cheers.
Cheers. Dude, these super cool glasses. Amy, on point there, young lady. Ooh, that hits your lips very, very warm.
Yes, it does.
Oh, I'll tell you what though. The finish on this, ooh.
It's almost vanilla-y.
This tastes like Heaven Hill 17.
Okay.
Like, I'm not even kidding. I just had that 4 days ago. This tastes exactly like Heaven Hill 17.
Really?
Well, I think they're made by the same company, aren't they? Heaven Hill and Elijah Craig. I'm pretty sure they're the same company. Dude, I thought this was gonna kill me. Okay.
It is still to me pretty peppery.
It's still 125 proof. It does have that hot in the back. There is no warmth in the. There's warmth in the back, but no heat in the back to where it burns you and it goes boom. I can tell you it stops here. There's none of that because it ended here. To me personally, if you're on a different level, let me know now. We'll go back to the
it's
20.
really good. What I'm looking at right now is so he has the clear glass of this. I have the matte black of the same glass. Basically, what the matte black does is it gives you a different angle of basically the coloring of this. And I just noticed this has a lot redder,
super
tint.
amberish. Yeah, it is.
That even the other couple that we've drinking out of this, I haven't seen this. So
maybe you can
it's
put
kind
that
of
on the camera this way and they can see it with you while you're telling them about it. You know what I'm saying? Here, watch. Give me this. You go ahead. Well, I'm an idiot and just poured it all over my cup. It's like there. Yeah. Hopefully you can see it in the camera and I don't look stupid doing this.
Anyways,
we could pour you more.
it's fine. But it's just something that I've noticed. When we got these glasses, I sent him a picture of them. It looked like a copper inside.
It did.
This literally looks red.
It's red.
It is.
It's weird. Mine's
Nice.
not. Look at this.
Yours is not.
No.
And we're underneath the same light and everything.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice to sit there and you take out surrounding lights from this glass as opposed to that one, still serving the same purpose.
Okay, that one's super hot now. What the hell happened?
Open
It's supposed to tone down, is it? Ooh, wow. Maybe we're gonna do that. I'll tell you what. Let me get your tasting notes on this now. I'm gonna cut this. It'll be super cool.
Right.
And we're gonna go back to the 20-minute after and see what we go at there. Ooh, what the hell?
See you in 20.
Ooh. 20 minutes later. We are down with our Elijah Craig, which is our 12-year, and I have this much left, and Matt has that much left. We spun it on a tray. It was super cool. We started on fire. It was super awesome. I'm just kidding, because we didn't do that.
It was effects.
It was. It was really cool, though. I thought it was awesome. So, basically now, oh, wow. Now this smells like super smoky and awesome.
So, yeah. So, the spice definitely toned down a lot.
It does. This smells like Heaven Hill all day. Like, I don't know what the deal is. I think it's because that's so fresh in my head from the other day. Like, it's a thing with me. I don't know. I didn't do a video on it, so I don't know. But, like, I feel like it's a thing for me.
Video to come. Anyways, all right.
We got to find that now. And that's good luck with that. Well, you go to Simone's all the time, so I'm sure Matt will come up and be like, Matt, look at this. And the box opens all crazy, like weird. I'm like, oh, it is. It's pretty much like one of those angel singing moments where you open it and you're like, oh. And I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. It looks like the bottle's glowing at this point. It's like ridiculous. Like, it's,
yeah.
Anyways, we're going to get back into our Elijah Quake 12-year barrel proof? Single barrel? Which one? This one? Barrel proof? Yeah, one of them. Alright. So, yeah, it smells deep. Oh, wow. Okay. So you got a fiery depth in the back.
Very much.
It's like an obscene, crazy high, peppery kick you in the nuts heat. And then it subsides and it, for some odd reason, catches you in the very back of your throat but doesn't work its way down.
Right.
You do get a sensation of heat throughout your body that goes down, and I feel like I could shovel the driveway in a wife beater and be happy. And I feel really warm right now.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing. You do have a tobacco overtones in your mouth, burnt cinnamon type of taste going on, and a obscenely high, leathery, like Matt going through the rain in his leather coat type of thing going on. That's all there, but it's heightened to a level of like an 11.
Yeah. The thing that I'm getting is, before we were talking about like arugula pepperiness, that kind of subsided just a little bit. But, I mean, with all Elijah Craig line, I mean, they're known for heat, in my opinion. Just everyone is very spicy.
It's so
this
hot.
one is no different. Mm-hmm. But it is a little bit more relaxed.
It is. Once you let it sit for a while, it does open up a lot. Just like when we did the Elijah Craig 18, I thought it was very good. But I thought it was something that wasn't something I would drink on a daily or even a monthly basis. Like, I would take it down every once in a while because it's super cool to have. No one else has it. Very cool.
Right.
Elijah Craig's really not my jam, to be 100% honest with you. So basically what you're going to have is, once you get into the barrel proof stuff, you're going to have an Elijah Craig group and you're going to have a Larceny group. Alright? Both of them will cross paths. They will each try each other's thing, but you're going to have a Larceny group and you're going to have an Elijah Craig side, and that's just what it is.
Right.
It's kind of like having a brother and a sister. You know what I'm saying? You're on both sides. Like, it's what it is. Blah, 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 here. Personally, I'm a very big Larceny person. I love all the Larceny barrel proof products.
Same.
I am obsessed with all of them. To me personally, the batch A from last year was the most fantastic thing in the world. Quite possibly my second favorite bottle ever. And I don't know what from this year will come from that, but I think Elijah Craig, we're going to do an Elijah Craig versus Larceny on one video type of thing, with a glass that we pour instantly with a very little sip in it we can get, and then a glass that's sat for a while next to it type of thing, and I think we're going to go with that way.
Right.
So I think that would make a very cool comparison video between Elijah Craig and Larceny, and I feel like we can go that way and people will appreciate it. I really feel like a lot of people will watch it.
No, I'm on the same boat with you. I think the Larceny barrel proof is, honestly, especially, it's 126 proof, but it does not drink like 126 proof. It has some heat. You know you're drinking it, but it literally goes away, and the flavor, to me, is phenomenal. Very easy to drink. It's one of those bottles that you could get caught in.
I literally sip on that while cutting videos because I love that bottle. I only drink like a 1 ounce pours, and I sit here and I'm like, okay, we're gonna go to something else that's 100. But that's one of my favorites. I love that bottle from last year, and that's probably my favorite one ever, because 2 years ago I didn't really care for it, to be honest with you. It was like Larceny, I didn't really like that one from 2 years ago, but yet last year's one is fantastic. I really hope to find the one this year. That'd be super cool. The A123 is where I'm going at, I'm hoping.
Alright. Matt, 1 to 10. What are you giving it?
I'm gonna go with a 7, personally. The smoke is there, it's super. The first taste that I did drink of this, I thought was fantastic. The second drink I thought was too overly peppery, and it went weirdly downward from there. I don't understand why. But I'm also not an Elijah Craig person, so that's kind of where I lie in this. What about you?
For myself, I'm probably going to give this a 5, especially for a 12-year. I just think that the heat kind of overpowers everything that the 12 years has done. I thought it could be a little bit better. But I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things.
Maybe if it sits on the shelf for a year and we come back to it a year later and compare it against maybe the 2023 one, we'll appreciate it more. Right. It's not bad. It's not bad by any stretch of the means.
Not bad. It's just, for me, it's just too much heat, too much spice. It just kind of masks everything else as it's supposed to develop, which it doesn't, because the heat's just kind of overpowering.
Right. The Heaven Hill products do that as well to me, but they clear out so much easier, and they're so much easier on the back of the throat, to where it's the point where that would raise it 2 points for me above this one. So I like the Heaven Hill stuff. Elijah Craig is not different in that aspect, but not every bottle is going to be your favorite bottle, and that's okay. Everyone doesn't have to like everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we do just be honest and tell people what you think, because we don't want you to go to the store and waste $64 or whatever it was on a bottle that you don't like.
Right.
And this is something that will be a conversation piece. This will be something that all your friends do not have, because I'll tell you, half of my friends do not have this one either. And that's cool. I'm going to let them try this. And I'm also going to give them a pour of Larceny, just to go next to it and say, hey, compare this to this for me, and do that for me, and I want to know what you taste.
Right.
Because I feel like, let me see if you're on the same level as me, and I'm not going to say anything about, obviously they probably watch my video and that's fine, but I want to know what you actually taste here. I don't want you anything that in fact influence it at all. Just do what you do and tell me what it is. But that would be our honest Elijah Craig barrel proof 12-year video. So
right.
Yeah. I hope you guys are drinking something super cool out there, and you guys aren't drinking and driving, because that's a horrible freaking idea. Just take you an Uber, get you a Lyft, get home safe. People love you. They want to say hi. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all them things. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikToks, do all them, because we're on all them things. So come join us there. Let me know what your favorite video is. That'd be super cool. Put it down in the comments. We'd love to hear it. So we'll see you guys next time.